What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up, guys? We are back, and we are live once again, and we are on location today. Um, yeah, uh, either way, we are on location once again in my campus's gaming room because, again, couldn't do this at home because on account of working, but thankfully, we were told that orientation would slow down and there wouldn't be as many students coming to the desk. So there are colleagues that are at the desk covering for me while I'm doing this. But either way, we are here and it is time. The first of two live streams we are doing tonight. Because again, if you didn't pay attention to Wednesday's live stream, that you don't know what's going on here, but essentially, these two live streams are going to be on location. I thought about doing the second live stream that's set to take place tonight at home, but at the same time, I decided against it. Just because I'm pretty much going to be all alone on my own here. So, you know what? It is what it is. Alright, but either way, we should be in for quite a good day of streams today. This is the last day that I'm 25 years old because at midnight tonight, I become 26 years old. Tomorrow is my birthday, folks. This is so surreal. Now, first live stream of today. We've been following the UFL for the past 10 weeks in the regular season. Last week, we had the playoffs, and these two teams shocked the UFL world. So, it's time to crown a champion in this year's United Bowl. So, we have the DC Defenders. They finished the regular season with a record of 5-5. However, come playoff time, this team was electrifying. In the regular season, they couldn't beat the Orlando Storm at all. But then when it mattered in the playoffs last Sunday, they were able to pull off an insane upset, beating Orlando, eliminating them on the road, and punching their ticket into the United Bowl. So this is an implied home game, if you will. So the Defenders have made it, and now they have a chance to repeat as UFL champs. To get there, though, they are going to have to take on their opposition, the Louisville Kings. And DC has not had the best of luck against the Louisville Kings. Because if you recall, in one of their matchups, Chandler Rogers took a nasty impact from a DC Defenders player, and since that hit, the Kings have been electric, finishing the regular season at 6-4. Two of those wins being against the Defenders, no less. So, yeah, the Kings have swept the Defenders in the regular season, but this is the playoff version of DC. Question is, just like they stunned Orlando, can DC stun Louisville and pick up a 2-time UFL championship for themselves? Or will Louisville deny them that feat? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. But like I said, DC is the reigning UFL champion. We recall they won the championship last year, and today the United Bowl takes us to Audi Field in DC, which I will let you know, fun fact, my buddy Snark will not be joining me on this live stream. And the reason is because he's at this game. Snark is actually watching this game in Audi Field. And he messaged me when he got there saying that they are having gold cups for the beer snake. Because, of course, that's a tradition in Audi Field. But, yeah, he will be on with me. I will be... Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm letting y'all know that he will not be joining me tonight. This is going to be a solo gig, simply because of the fact that he is there at the game, and I don't want to bring him on at all, and while the game's going on, because number one, he's going to be insanely ahead of me when calling plays, and also there could be copyright issues involved, like he said in chat. So either way, we should be in for quite a good championship game tonight. So this is also, in a way, the Jason Bean revenge game. Because if you recall, Bean was the quarterback for the Kings to start the season before he got traded to DC. So now it's just a matter of, quite simply, who takes this. So, like I said, I'm on location in my campus's gaming room. I brought my webcam from my own house to live stream this. I have my other computer where I'm watching the game from the ESPN website, and then on this screen I have OBS running on the left side, and then the overlay controls, like the control panel for this score bug, on the right side of my screen. And it's going to be the exact same setup for tonight, later today, when we do Game 5 of the NBA Finals between the Spurs and the Knicks. And speaking of that, what an insane Game 4 that was that we witnessed Wednesday night. The Knicks not only rebounded from a 29-point deficit, they went on to win it by 1 point. And with Game 5 going to San Antonio, the Knicks are just one win away from winning it all. It just sucks that I have to live stream these two things on a day where it could get pretty busy at my desk here. And don't be surprised if I end up having to step away and then coming back, because that'll more than likely be happening here. Every few minutes or so, I'm gonna go back in, see if there are any students at the desk that need ID badges made, and if so, I can go in and pitch in and help them out. But we were told that it would get slower as things went on. Now our management did call it for the day, so they are all out, and another colleague of mine did clock out. So it's just two people back there, but they shouldn't be expecting any students to ask for IDs. Pretty much all the students that had asked for IDs were at the desk this morning. And keep in mind, I haven't even eaten lunch yet. The sad thing about watching this on another screen, though, is the fact that I'm unable to hear what's going on this particular screen. It has to be on this computer, because I can't just log into ESPN on this particular device. It's going to ask for a code, and then it's going to send to Stark, so no point in even going through that whole ordeal. But yeah, like I said, computer is this way. But either way, We should be in for a good United Bowl today. And lo and behold, we have a janitor show up in here. Not much I can do about that, folks. I'll be surprised if I turn off the webcam. Let's see, pregame betting report. The over is 49.5. Oh boy. Incredibly, though, the defenders are wearing their red uniforms, while the Kings are wearing their gray, olive green uniforms as opposed to their darker green tone. So the weather right now, 3-mile-per-hour wind, 88 degrees in the nation's capital, feels like 94. But either way, let's get into this, folks. I've got a football game to call, and then after that, I got a basketball game to do in about a couple hours after this one ends. So, with all this being said, Snark is at the game watching this live. I'm on location at the gaming room watching this. It's time to crown a UFL champion for 2026. It looks like the Kings are going to kick this away to the defenders, and away we go from DC. As the championship game of the UFL begins now. And here comes Jason Bean. Was acquired from the Kings on April 19th, and last week against Orlando had over 200 passing yards with a passing score. So, let's see what he can do for this DC organization, for this DC offense. He was electrifying last week. Just absolutely making Orlando look like wimps. All right, but here we go. First down from the 36. They will start with a handoff to Deion Jackson. He'll get stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. All right, second down and 10 from the 36. Bean looking to throw. Over the middle, it's going to be caught by Ty Scott for a gain of 4. Defenders not off to the hottest of starts. All right. Third down and 6 from the 40. Bean. Incomplete. As he tried to set up a screen to a receiver out of desperation, could not even accomplish that. Had the defenders right out of the gate go 3 and out and are going to have to punt. Dang. That is not how the defenders wanted to start this United Bowl. A 3 and out. So they will now have to kick this away to the Kings. Paxton Brooks to punt this away. Lucky Jackson awaiting the return. Will return it from the 12. Gets out of a couple tackles. And he will barely get tackled to avoid a touchdown run. He'll be brought down inside the 30. And here comes Chandler Rogers. Last week against the Battlehawks, had 162 passing yards, 12 completions, and a touchdown. As the Kings stunned the Battlehawks last week in the UFL playoffs. I forgot to mention that, but Incredibly, the Battlehawks are still cursed as they still can't win at home in the postseason. Losing 3 in a row when it comes to playoff games for the Battlehawks. All right, but either way, here we go again. Kings have swept the Defenders this season, winning both matches against them. They've won at home and they've won on the road. So let's see how they do here in this third round. All right, first down from the 34. High snap. They will try a handoff. And that'll be only good for 4 yards. That is James Robinson who pushes through and picks up the gain of 4. Second down coming up. Oh yeah, that was the janitor, by the way. That's doing a run through of this area. And Louisville's a 1.5 point favorite in this United Bowl. Here's Rodgers on second down. Pass is going to be caught and out of bounds for a gain of what looked to be 3. That is Isaiah Winstead with the catch. Third down coming up. The good thing about being on location is that I don't have to risk my scoreboard camera or United Bowl logo flicker. This is a solid computer I'm streaming this from. Third down and 2. Rodgers throws, caught for the first down at midfield. Trey McKitty, the tight end, will move the chains for Louisville. Kings are able to pick up a first down here. Okay, I am live. All right. Now first down from the 50. Handoff, nothing. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Second down. Stark, I couldn't agree with you more, man. It's hotter here than over there, if we're being honest. Here in Texas, we got heat indexes of over 100. All right, second down. Rodgers, pressure coming. He's going to run for it. Steps out of bounds for what looked like a gain of 7. Should be third and short coming up here. And as much as I want to use the Skycast that they offer, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to stick with... I'm just going to stick with the regular feed. All right, third down and 5. It was only gain of 5, apparently. Rodgers. Incomplete for Winstead. Slips out of his hands, and the defenders get themselves a stop of their own. Let's see what Louisville chooses to do here, if they go for this 4th and 5, or if they go for the 4-point field goal, because it's in... They're past the 50. They can't punt this away. At least prior to the 2-minute warning in each half. Looks like the offense is staying out there, so they're going to go for it here. 4th down and 5 from the DC 45-yard line. Rodgers fires it up way too far, incomplete, and that's a turnover on downs. A bad throw from Chandler Rodgers is going to give the ball back to DC. What kind of a throw was that? Lord have mercy. I get the idea. He's trying to find a receiver deep downfield, but what kind of a throw was that, man? Ugh. Holy shnikes, dude. That was god-awful. Oh, whoops. Get your foot off it there. Alright. I will be right back. Hopefully there are no students at the desk. Okay. Looks like we have a Kings fan in the chat. Alright, we're up to 7 viewers, guys. If you're new and you enjoy what you see, albeit how very little of it we've had, don't hesitate to drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. We're gonna be doing Game 5 of the UFL, of the NBA Finals tonight. Should prove to be an exciting one. Alright, well, that being said, thankfully no students at the desk, but I had one of our colleagues cover my spot, so we should be good to go for quite a bit here. All right. One thing I will do here, I'm going to have to put my it's just outside of camera range here, but I'm going to put my phone to charge because the battery is actually running pretty low at 31%. All right, first down. Defenders try a handoff, and it only results in a short gain of 3 yards. All right. I'm gonna do it like the old days. I'm gonna pull up the chat here in there we go. On second down. Whoa! Deion Jackson takes off for a first down. Oh boy. That was one hell of a run. All right, first down from the 33. Jackson again. Down to the 30. What the heck, dude? For some reason, I can't see the chat panel on the web. Whatever, it's not a big deal. Second and 7. Bean escapes. He only lost the yard, but that's still a sack for the Kings. So now 3rd down coming up for the defenders. It's going to be 3rd and 8 with 7.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. From the 31. Bean going to run. He won't get anything but a yard. Boy, the Kings are just ready for everything that DC's delivering at this point. As the offense heads to the sideline, they're going to bring out McCrane for a field goal. All right, so this is going to be a 48-yard attempt by Matt McCrane. Kick is up and barely curves in, but it's good. First points of the United Bowl go to the defenders. 3-0 ball game. Boy. Philip Pavard, try not to spoil outcomes in the chat. Because I'm running on a delay right now. If you're at Audi Field watching this and you're by some form ahead of me, please do not spoil the results of plays in the chat for other people. At the very least, wait until I react to the play and then you can say something about it. Don't jump the gun. Please. That's all I ask. We don't want any spoilers. Stomach is growling. Good God. Might have to order some Uber Eats here. Yeah, I gotta eat something here, guys. Like, I haven't eaten anything since this morning. It's ridiculous. Shady Acacia is a Kings fan in the chat. Sorry, I'm like reaching over here and bending, guys, but this is simply because of the fact that I have my phone charging, and there's no other outlet that is within my range here, because the only other outlet is over here across from this desk, and it's for charging the computer I'm using to watch this game. There's not a big ass TV here anywhere on this wall, so. Let's see. This is not my house, dude. This is... for those that don't know, I'm on location in my game room, so people are more than likely going to come on walking by because this is the hallway to the campus. So, this is on location at a campus game room. Enough said. If there are people going by, then that's normal. Work with it as you will. Alright, anyways. What do I feel like ordering from Uber Eats here? Maybe some Wingstop, if I'm being honest. Wait a minute, but no. What am I saying? No. One person can't eat a bunch of wings. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, anyways, here is the kickoff to the Kings. And that's going to be a touchback. Louisville's going to get it at their own 40-yard line. Pissed ESPN wants $30 to watch the. Yeah, I'm using a friend's account just for the record. My co-host is willing to let me use his ESPN account for both of these games tonight. So he's just doing that out of the kindness of his own heart, which he didn't have to do, but I do appreciate, just so I don't have to buy a hefty fee myself, because my budget ain't the best either. All right, first down from the 40 for Louisville. Rogers will throw to Winstead, and the pass is incomplete. He lost it. Dropped it out of his hands. Not the best throw he could have delivered to Winstead. Second down coming up. All right, second down and 10. And the officials whistle the play dead. Was Louisville considering using their super challenge? That was weird. I don't know why they stopped the play from developing right there. That was weird. I don't get it, man. All right, second down for the Kings. Handoff. He'll pick up 4 yards, and that's it. Third down coming up. Well, it was only a gain of 3. Okay, well, that's going to bring up third down. Third and 7. Another handoff. Not even close to the first down. Might have only picked up 3 again. He did. Only 3 yards. Fourth down and 4 coming up, and the Kings are just going to punt. Takes a bounce. It somehow stays out of the end zone, and the Kings are going to down it at the 1-yard line. DC's going to have awful field position. Dang. That football, man. Good God. It stayed out of the end zone. The way that bounced, it tried to go into the end zone for the touchback, but it just stayed out. And Kute, all he could do was just watch. As the Kings down it at the 1-yard line. Dang. All right, back to ordering my Uber Eats here. Order one more thing to get to that order threshold. Okay. Huh. Well, that's not bad at all. 25 bucks of food for 13 bucks? Sure, I'll take that all day. All right. Sure, yep. All right, well, order's placed. It's the McDonald's that's thankfully down the street from my campus, so this should be... So I ordered a Big Arch meal because, damn it, I love that Big Arch burger. An order of 10 McNuggets and their 13 cookie tote. Because, damn it, McDonald's has some of the best chocolate chip cookies in the game. Anyways. So Snark has shown me a picture of his of the gold cup he got for the United Bowl. I like that they changed it up for the beer snake and they're using gold cups instead of traditional cups for their beer snake. It's extra special because they're playing for potential two-peat here, or repeat of a championship, if you will. All right. All right, what's my phone battery up to? Okay, that says 42. Whatever. All right. First down for the whole bunch of movement before the snap. Good God. Flags are down all over the place. Hey, who jumped? It was Louisville. They jumped offside. And start to answer your question, it is Blandino officiating this one. Because I just saw his name pop up on the game team. So yes, Blandino is officiating this one. All right, 1st and 5 for DC now after the offside. They now go to the 7. Hand off to Jackson up the middle, trying to power through. He'll pick up 4. So it's going to be 2nd and 1. Also, I know it won't be long before my McDonald's gets here, so don't be surprised if I have to step away here during a play. All right, 2nd down and 2 from the 10. Handoff up the middle, big run! Here is Valladay! And he lost the football! He had a promising run and lost it mid-run. Kings ball, 1st down, touchback. Valladay had green grass in front of him, but with 2 Kings players in pursuit, on the tackle, knocks the football out of Valladay's hands, and it bounces all the way into the end zone for the touchback. A costly mistake by Valladay that's going to give the Kings the ball back. As they're going to take over from the 40-yard line. They had a promising play just for a fumble to happen. And actually, it's the 25. It's not the 40. Either way, though, it's a turnover. Flags are down before the play. That's a false start on Louisville. Make it 1st and 15. Dang, man, that hurts for DC. They thought they had daylight. Just for Valladay to lose it. All right, 1st and 15 from the 20. Handoff. And I think Ian Wheeler might have only picked up a single yard. Oh, Jesus, this driver is very far away. They gotta drive all the way to the McDonald's and then all the way over here to campus where they'll be meeting me at. Jesus Christ. 2nd and 13. Rogers throws. Incomplete for Isaiah Winstead. It's now 3rd and 13. Three minutes left in the 1st quarter. Third and 13 from the 22. Rogers gets out of trouble. He's going to pick up 8 yards down to the 30, but he will not have enough for the 1st down once again. And the Kings can't do anything with that turnover, going 3 and out. And they got to punt it right back to the defenders. We have yet to see a touchdown from either one of these teams. This was definitely not the case last year. Mac Brown punts it away. Coutey on the return from the 20. We'll get past the 30, down to the 32-yard line. And that will be where the defenders will take over. So Snark says he'll try to call in at halftime, and he'll be on the concourse area to block out 50 Cent. Yes, because of course 50 Cent is performing at the halftime show on this particular United Bowl, so let that sink in. Jesus Christ, guys. 10 people watching this live stream. That is crazy. Thank you all so much for showing your support. Okay, phone's at 45%. Now I'll leave it on here for now. First down for the defenders. Pass is going to be caught by Ty Scott for a first down. Defenders start that drive off right. All right. Handoff on first down. Actually, Bean actually keeps it himself on a quarterback run. He's going to pick up what looked to be 9 yards. 8 to 9 yards. Whew. Thank God I'm going to get a Dr. Pepper here, or actually McDonald's Coke to give me some energy here for the rest of this game. So it was a gain of 9 by Bean on the quarterback run. Second down and 1. We're in the final minute of the first quarter. Quick throw from Bean. No, it bounced off the ground, intended for Ty Scott. It sails incomplete. Third down. Third down and 1. Abram Smith trying to pick up the first down, and he is not going to get it. 4th and 1. And with that, the first quarter of this United Bowl comes to an end. 3-0 DC. But they are going to have a 4th down and 1 situation coming up here when the second quarter starts in just a moment. All right, time for me to do a check-in on the desk. Again, hopefully no students will be there, but if there are, I'm going to help them out. Bear with me, folks. I'll be right back. Well, I don't see anybody. And we're now about to approach 3 o'clock here, so... Oh, shit. You know what, screw it. I'm going to raise the... One of the coolest things here is that you can actually raise the desk here in this room. You know what, honestly, I think that's what I'm going to do here. There we go. Now, this is a much better angle in my opinion, honestly. Oh, whoops. The backpack that has my laptop, where I carry it, fell over. No big deal. Let's move it to my right here. Also, for the record, this headset wire is freaking massive. Like, look at how long this thing is. It's ridiculous. Like, whoever designed it, this is a HyperX gaming headset, by the way, and whoever designed this long-ass cable, good God. Ugh. Kind of, cable management is not my forte, I can tell you that. The one thing I gotta be careful though is that the CPU of this gaming PC that I'm streaming this is like to the left of my leg, my left leg, and if I accidentally bump into it, it could spell disaster. So I do gotta be careful. And also, I'm wearing a polo shirt. Even though it looks like I'm a professional right now, this is a polo shirt. It's white, but I know that's racist. Shut up. All right, anyway. All right, let's bring this down just a little bit more. There we go. That way I have a solid place to rest my arms. Here we go. All right, let's switch on over to the second quarter. And the defenders right now have a 4th down and 1. Now, are they punting it or are they going for it? Let's see. Wait, they're past the 50, aren't they? Oh, no, they're not, but they're at the... Oh, no, they are past the 50. They got to go for it. Handoff, I don't think he got it. I do not think he got it. That's a turnover on downs. It's going to the Kings. They tried another handoff to Deion Jackson. And try as he might, he could not pick up the first down. And the Kings are going to give it, and the defenders are going to give it right back to the Kings once again. Dang, man. Opportunity blown as the defenders can't capitalize and get no points again. So now the Kings take over from their own 41, and already they're trying to make them pay as the handoff here goes for 4 yards to the 50. All right, 2nd and 6 coming up. Winstead gets the first down, a gain of 7. On a reverse, is able to pick up the first down. Either that or he's a yard short. No, he got it. First down, Kings. Here's a mess, too. All right, first down from the 44. Handoff in the middle, nothing. James Robinson picked up nothing there. Maybe a yard at best. So UFL awards, Jack Plummer won MVP, Cornell Powell won Sportsman of the Year, Anthony Becht was the Buddy Tevens Coach of the Year, and Cam Gill is the Defensive Player of the Year. All right, 2nd down and 9. Hand off to Robinson again. He gets nothing but a yard. Third and 8. Rodgers, pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Picked off. Intercepted by the defenders. They get it right back. And right after the Kings force a turnover on downs on the defenders, DC's like, give me that back, bitch. I'm 18 plus, so I apologize for anybody that gets offended by cursing, but I am a grown adult. This is 18 plus. I don't make any money off of doing this, so I do not care. I can curse however much I want to. It's not an issue. And DC's going to take over after that interception. Well, that was a thing of beauty, too. Yeah, the thing about this microphone is it is hypersensitive, so y'all probably just heard me typing in something on the keyboard here. Yep, it picks up everything. All right. Time to do another check-in. 1 second here. Jesus. Part of the wire got hit my shoe there. Dang. All right. Okay, so drivers right now at McDonald's picking up my order. Once they're on their way, I think this is when I'm going to start to go ahead and pick up my food here. Hey, again, guys, thank you so much for the support. We have 9 viewers still on this live stream. More than likely, it's also because none of the big YouTubers that are UFL fans are actually streaming this. And I'm surprised Jaguar Gator 9, who's done a lot of the UFL streams like myself, surprised he isn't live for this. Either way, this is all working out. So thank you again so much for the support. All right, so DC now is going to take over here after the interception. Let's see if they can capitalize here, because the offense has struggled here. The man that intercepted Rodgers on that last play was Derek Roberson. Here we go. First down from the 7-yard line. Bean is going to keep it himself. He slides down for a gain of 9. The only thing I'm hoping tomorrow is that I get birthday money. That's all I ask from the family here. But anyways. Yeah, so for those that don't know, that just tuned in, my birthday is actually tomorrow. But of course, I'm not going live for anything then. All right, second down and 2 from the 15. Wide open is Ty Scott, and he fumbled it. Recovered by the Kings. Touchdown, Louisville. Scoop and score, Kings. A fumble from Ty Scott allowed the Kings to run it back for the touchdown. Wow. And the Kings have taken the lead on another defensive play. And now here's the extra point. It is good. My Lord. DC gets an interception just for Louisville to get a turnover of their own, but run it the other way for a scoop and score. And for the Kings, that is their 10th turnover forced against the defenders in 3 games. 2 of them have been today. Injury on Louisville, meanwhile, after the extra point. Okay. Looks like they're on their way now. Okay, good, and it's where I thought it would be. Alright, so once they're about like 3 minutes away or so, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my McDonald's. But the injury, I will mention, they took an injury timeout because it looks like it's a serious one for Louisville. Excuse me. All right. They're not that far off here. Um, yeah, let's see. I'm keeping on the Uber Eats map right now. It's the tackle, Jalen Thomas. He is he's on the cart right now. As for since, not just the another picture on the beer snake progress, and it is significantly growing. All right, here is the kickoff to the defenders. Here's the return. Brought down, I think it's side 30. Here's a handoff on first down to Deion Jackson. He'll take it inside the 40. Okay, they are slowly approaching. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my food here. I will be right back.
Oh my God. What just happened, man? I come back to see DC already scored with the extra point. Oh my lord, dude. How the heck did DC score while I stepped away to get this, man? Cavalry has arrived, just so y'all know. Dang it, man. Anyways, I'm gonna go back and see how the heck they scored. Oh, Vassell! Not Vassell, Valladay. Valladay was the guy that scored the touchdown and got some well-deserved redemption after fumbling it earlier. Wow, a big run by Valladay, and he didn't fumble it. He took it all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, how about that? DC is able to take the lead back. Albeit while I was gone, so I didn't call that live, but hey, you know what? Good for Valladay, man. He deserves that redemption. Okay, so right now, Louisville has a 3rd down at 5. Flag is down on the snap. We got some movement. False start on Louisville. All right, let's go ahead and enjoy the fruits of my labor here, I guess. All right, so let's start with the smaller bag first. Oh, there's where the hot foreign foods there. 3rd down at 10. Oh, Rogers has a running lane. He can't pick up the 1st down to the 35. Only a gain of 6. Not enough. All right. So there's that. And what's in here? Look at the bag, too, man. That's impressive for the World Cup themed. By the way, my Mexicans won in the opener against South Africa. Yes, I support Mexico. I'm not a U.S. guy. All right, here's the punt, as DC will return it and take it down to the 22-yard line. Ha! There's the cookies. What's this? Oh, well, that's thoughtful of them. Huh. They put like ketchup, salt, and pepper packets in this tiny little bag. That's genius. And this is the drink container. Has my large Coke. I don't do Diet Coke for obvious reasons. I'm a fat ass. Alright, take this out. That means the sauce cups must be in here. Handoff on 1st down, only a gain of about 3 yards. Alright, let's get this keyboard a little further away from the desk so it doesn't get messed up. Whoa! Alright, 2nd down at 7. Get the cookie toad out of the way. Bean gonna try to pick it up himself. He's gonna get it. 1st down and around the 40 or around the 37-yard line. There we go. McDonald's Coke. Some of the best Coke in the game. Alright, now let's see what we have in here. Well, this can't be right. Uh-oh. Oh. Wait a minute, did they... Here's what the fries look like. Everything World Cup themed, of course. The nuggets better be in here just for that. Oh, I feel them. Yes. Huh. Another one of these. Boy, they really came prepared here. Aha. Big Mac sauce. Yes, you can now get that in as a dip. Shoot, I should have gotten extras, but what can you do? 3rd down and 2. Bean going deep. Pass sails incomplete for Ty Scott. Flags are down all over the place. There was a flag down before the snap. It might have been a free play. But what is the penalty? So apparently they gave me a Big Mac and a Big Arch Burger. I didn't even order a Big Mac, but I'll take it. A free burger. I don't give a shit. That's good shit right there. Obviously, I'm gonna have to mute while I'm eating because this mic picks up everything. So even though it says double quarter pounder with cheese, this is the Big Arch Burger, and then the Big Mac is in here that they gave me for free. So Landino right now taking a look at this. Now, was there pass interference on this play is the question. So there was one penalty that got declined, but the one that got accepted was the pass interference on the Kings. They do call it. They were reviewing it to see if that was a penalty, and sure enough, it is. So that'll give the defenders an automatic 1st down. You know, I'm going to eat the Big Mac first. Just because it's in this very beautifully designed tray. 1st down, handoff to Abram Smith. He only picks up 2 yards. I'm not going to serve all the fries in here. Just enough to lather some ketchup all over them. I apologize, guys, if I'm making you hungry. Forgive me for that. But I haven't eaten since this morning, simply because of this orientation session. I had to give myself an excuse to eat while live for this game. So, again, severe apologies is all I'm going to say. Handoff to Abram Smith on 2nd down. He's going to pick up the 1st down. It's not the first time I've eaten on camera, and it most certainly won't be the last. One last ketchup pack. I don't need the salt and pepper sip. Those can go in the trash. I like my fries as they are.
First down. Bean gonna run with it. Out of bounds at around the 19 yard to the 19-yard line. A gain of about 4. All right. Second down at 7. Uh-oh. Is that a fumble? He might have just dropped it and was incomplete. Yes, it was. Well, they got lucky that sailed incomplete. Holy shnikes. I got to show you guys this DM Snark just sent me. Give me 1 second here. Guys, look at this, dude. On third down and 12, pass sails incomplete as they tried to go deep into the towards the end zone. So this was the first screenshot this was the first photo he sent, and then here is where the beer snake sits at now. Like, look at that. That is no joke. They don't mess around when it comes to this beer snake, I can tell you that. All right, so fourth down and 12. And they're showing a shot of the beer snake right now. I think we're at the 2-minute warning though, if my memory served me right. Yes, we are. All right, so 2-minute warning is upon us, folks. Time for me to start eating. Again, folks, I apologize for the dead air, but I'd rather have you hearing dead air than me eating. So, I'll leave it at that. Even if you find that stuff weirdly satisfying, I'm still going to mute myself out of respect for others. That's what I thought. They did give me napkins with this. I was about to say, because this eating fries with ketchup can get messy. God dang, that commercial break was quick. Case in point right here. ketchup is all over my hands now. All right. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, it looks like the defenders are going to go for a field goal. Official distance of this kick is 43 yards. Good snap, good hold. McCrane's kick is good. 3 more for DC as they take a 6-point lead. All right, there are some lights I'm going to have to turn off across from here. 1 second. All right. Oh, that Diet Coke, that McDonald's Coke is something else. All right, first down for the Kings. Pass is going to be caught. Brought down to the 29. Lucky Jackson with the catch. I believe it's Louisville that will get the ball to start the second half. Here's Rogers on second down. Picked off again! Back the other way for the defenders. Still on his feet. Out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. DC gets a turnover at one of the best times possible near the end of the half. Second interception thrown by Chandler Rogers on the day. Sorry about that, Zipple or Ziplep. He threw another pick. Oh, man. Oh, man. So the defenders get another turnover. Each team now with 2 on the day. Opportunity now knocking for the defenders. As they take over from the Louisville 14-yard line, they start with a handoff to Deion Jackson, and he goes nowhere. Just a couple yards, if anything. Kai Gray, the cornerback of the defenders, with his second interception, or with the defenders' second interception on Rogers of the day. Boy, what a pick too. 2nd and 9 from the 12. Bean, end zone, incomplete. Couldn't quite connect on that one. Third down and 9 coming up. All right, so third down and 9. Timeout defenders. They will use their first one. We're over 200 views on this stream, guys. Holy cow. Thank y'all so much. Again, that McDonald's Coke is just amazing. Excuse me. All right, let's clean the condensation that's like the water forming outside of this cup here. There. That's not going to last long anyway. All right, third down and 9 for the defenders. 37 seconds left in the half from the 12-yard line of the Kings. Bean gonna run. Can't get to the 10-yard line. Boy, he got tackled immediately. Gain of only 1. Now you got to wonder, if you go for a field goal here and you make it, we'll put you at 16. You'd still be up only by a score. Because keep in mind, the UFL, one score is worth up to 9 points. But that's what they're going to do. They will take timeout here with 2 seconds left. All right, so here comes McCrane. Official distance on this field goal is going to be 30 yards to give the defenders a 9-point lead going into the half. Kick is up. It's good. And we are officially at halftime with the defenders up 16-7. All right, time for me to enjoy the rest of this meal while muted. And yes, there will be a 50 Cent concert, but we will also bring in Snark because he's going to be talking to us during the half here. So bear with me here as he's at the concourse.
Shoot, I just missed him calling me. God dang it, man. Why didn't Discord ping me? Jesus Christ. Okay, let's try that again. Shit. Supposed to check on it. I completely forgot because I was too focused on eating. Oh, damn it. That's what I deserve, man.
Hey, man, sorry about that.
There he is. Okay, folks. So yes, there's my co-host. He's just gonna check in. He's just checking in here from Audi Field of all places. He's right there at the freaking game. But how is it?
Yeah, 50 cents for support. I'm going to hang up on you. Like I said, I don't want you to get copyright.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. Plus, I gotta eat anyway because this Mickey D's is getting cold.
Not to mention, I need to get the hell out of this heat. This goddamn, when the sun's out, it is a scorcher out here. But when clouds come out and there's wind, it feels amazing. I expect to be up by 9 points by half, to tell you the truth. Even though that fumble at the end, oh God, I wish that never happened.
Dude, even with that stupid score, though, Valid freaking got redemption after the fumble. Then a couple field goals.
Yep.
Well, let's just see.
And then that big 51-yard run.
Let's just see if this can last.
I hope so. I'm not getting my hopes up. You know how pessimist I am.
Sadly.
But just so you know, I stand next to these two guys. They actually have matching jerseys, and they both say Beer Snake at 69 on the back.
Nice.
I asked them where they got them. They said they got them for China for like $40. I'm gonna have to look at this when I get home.
Go ahead. Go look at it when you get a chance, because that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's a great deal, man. The first jersey was $200 when I bought it back in 2023.
What the heck?
That's it. I bought it right from the website.
Ah.
But yeah, as I said earlier, I am not wearing the jersey.
As I figured you wouldn't, because you know what's happened the last few times you've worn that thing?
Well, thing is, I was actually wearing my Brody Lee AEW tribute shirt, but they gave out free United Bowl Champs shirts at the gate, so I switched over to that, which is improving because that Brody Lee shirt is black, so I'd be sweltering. I'll take a picture of the shirt with the that I donated the snake sticker I got for it. I'll post that when I get home.
Again,
Plus, they also gave me like a mini terrible towel. Oh shit! I almost dropped it.
As soon as you say that.
That's why I said I'm cursed, man.
Lee Stanhausen didn't curse y'all. We'll see what happens tonight. I mean, I'm going to be going live for that game as well with San Antonio, New York, and going back to San
I should be home for that. I don't know if I'm going to get on to stream with you. We'll see how I feel after the game. I might do some work afterwards, just get some extra money, because that beer I got alone was like $15.
What the? Oh, my God. You didn't have to contribute, you know.
Yeah. But I had to donate to the stake. It's the fucking championship.
Oh, well, fair.
Man, they got that stage up pretty fast. And I used to work on event staff. We were never this fast.
All right, time to get another round of the fries here as I get the big arch burger now. All right, screw it. Let me just load in the rest of the fries, because why the hell not?
What did you get from McDonald's anyway?
Well, originally I'd gotten the a big arch meal with
They don't do this anymore, right? I thought we talked about that.
Yeah, no,
sucks because I was warming up to them.
Yeah, DoorDash still has it. So I just ordered from, not DoorDash, Uber Eats.
I don't think the one in Reston does.
Uber Eats still has it, but either way, I
I got the Big Arch meal with an order of 10 nuggets with the new Big Mac sauce that's now finally in a dipping sauce cup, and
Oh, you just got my interest.
a
Oh,
13 cookie
oh,
tote. But they screwed up and
Ted
gave me
Top,
a. They also screwed up and gave me a Big Mac by mistake, so I just finished
send it my
that.
way, dude. All right. I do have to cut out now. 50 cents about to start. I don't want you to get copyright.
All right, well, good checking on you, man. Let's hope the rest of this game goes well for you.
Will do. I'll call you at the end of the game.
All right.
All right, see ya.
That was Snark, folks, checking in from Audi Field. 50 Cent is about to perform, and he respectfully dips from our check-in here just so we don't get flagged for copyright, because with a name like 50 Cent, you better believe that anything that the stream picks up is going to get copyright claimed. All right, so I will see you guys at the second half. I'm going to mute and eat while listening to the 50 Cent concert, so enjoy the concert. I will see you all at the second half.
And just in case you didn't believe what Snark said about the mirror being $15, there it is. Let that sink in, folks. Stadium prices are awful. All right, back to the concert. Time to mute. Well, looks like we're not going to get to witness the rest of this concert. Well, so figured I'd showcase this to y'all. This is the Big Mac sauce. Now in dip cup form. So now you can enjoy this with stuff like McNuggets. So let's give this a try. There it is right there. That's the stuff right there. They should have done this a long time ago. Big Mac sauce on nuggets just works. Gets a thumbs up from me, dude. This is good stuff, dude. Absolutely delicious. Ladies and gentlemen, in a new recent turn of events, the beer snake has hit the roof! The beer snake has hit the roof! Look at how high that thing is! Jesus, it's even up to the ESPN reporters' camera range! Lord have mercy! How high is that snake? Like, look at that! That's at the roof of the stadium! Keep in mind, that beer snake started a few rows down. Like, that's insane. Seriously, look at that. It may not look like much on the photo, but that beer snake has been growing since the beginning of the game. And for it to be that massive, who knows how far this is going to go during the second half, because we're not even there yet. We still have about another 6 minutes because they're doing part 2 of the halftime report. So, again, who knows how big this beer snake is going to get. It's insane. All right, back to my McNuggets with the Big Mac sauce. I should have gotten 2 cups of this. I don't know what possessed me to get ranch as my other dip cup for these nuggets, but amazing stuff, dude. I had the Big Mac with the sauce. Now I have the sauce from the Big Mac on nuggets. I'm officially a Big Mac sauce connoisseur. Bow down to the Big Mac sauce connoisseur. Peasants, I command you to bow. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just trying to pass time here while the second half approaches. This is amazing, guys. Big Mac sauce in a dip cup. It's about time they did this shit. Where was this sooner? We've been missing out on Big Mac sauce as a dip, for crying out loud. And top of that McDonald's Coke. Holy cow. I've complimented this McDonald's Coke so much, but it's amazing. Really does well to stand out from any other Coke out there. Safe to say I'm good for the rest of the day in terms of food, man. I've got no reason to eat tonight. This is delicious, dude. Up to over 250 views on the live stream, guys. Thank you again so much. That's the stuff, dude. Hard to believe that with one Big Mac sauce dip cup, I've gone through 8 of my 10 nuggets. 8 of them. Make it 9. Make that all 10 with 1 Big Mac sauce dipping cup. Holy cow, that was amazing. Sorry, Rance, you're inferior to me now. Used to be my favorite dipping sauce at McDonald's, but now Big Mac sauce is taking the top spot. Alright, time to clean up this desk a little bit. So now it's time for dessert. And now they're showing a shot of that beer snake. Holy Toledo. It's bending back and forth, and it's still going. Good Lord. Boy, they are not getting around with that thing. Love that McDonald's Coke. I need to get that more often, man. Something about McDonald's Coke just makes it so much better than any other restaurant's version out there. I don't know what it is. The ESPN reporters are even contributing to the beer snake. You know, there's a guy in a Pittsburgh Pirates hat that's wearing a United Bulls shirt. I'm curious, is that my Jesus Christ, it literally does go up to the roof. Holy snikes! Boy, they don't kid around with that kind of stuff. Ugh, excuse me. As I was saying, there was a guy, a fellow fat ass like myself, who had a Pittsburgh Pirates hat on and a United Bulls shirt. Now, I'm not throwing any guesses out there, but something about that indicates to me that that is my co-host. I don't know for sure. He can tell me all about that after the game is over. All right, but that said, we continue from D.C. as the second half is now underway, and the Kings, as I mentioned, are going to start with the football. So let's get back into the game here. Ha! I knew it! That is him! Oh, yes! He made it on the ESPN, baby. First down handoff to Robinson. He goes absolutely nowhere. Yeah, dude, you were in camera range. You actually made it on ESPN's camera, man. I thought that looked familiar. That is him. I'm going to try to get a screenshot of this and show this to you folks at home, but I don't know. It's going to be tough because of copyright, so. All right, second down, another handoff. Robinson picks up a first down and more. Robinson approaching defender's territory and steps out of bounds. He was in line of sight. Yeah, that's what I thought here. All right, finishing up the rest of this McDonald's Coke. Only the best Coke in the game. As if I hadn't said that enough already today. good to the last drop. All right, here we go. First down, handoff. Only a gain of about 4 yards. So that was the first down. This is second down. All right, this is going in the trash. Clean up this desk here. Whoa! Come back here, Dapkin. Second down at 4 after a gain of 6. Here's Wheeler running out of room fast. He's getting tackled back behind the line. He's going to lose a yard on that carry. Folks, feast your eyes on this. The best fast food cookie in the game, and I have 13 of them to enjoy while the second half goes on. I just don't have any milk, damn it. Third down at 4. Handoff to Winstead. He's going nowhere. He is stopping just short of first down yardage. Hear that? The edges are crunchy. The inside, soft and fluffy. Best cookie in the game. Hands down. Uh-oh. Tanner Brown might be going for a 60-yarder here. I don't know. It's 57 yards. Is it long enough? It's good. The Kings are up 16-10. Well, you hear that crunch? That's the quality of this cookie. This is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to show this shot. This is Snark right here. This is my co-host. Within camera range of the beer snake. And that is how far down it goes. Like, look at that thing. Like, that's insane. And there he is right there. Watching it unfold right next to him. Like, you can't make this up. Good shit, dude. I don't care what anybody says. That's your birthday gift to me, dude. I'm just saying. And yeah, I don't care. I don't care that I showed it. That's a screenshot. That's not live feed. You can't copyright claim me for that, ESPN. Okay? Plus, at the end of the day, I don't care. I'm not demonetized, so I can do stuff like that with no risk. I have a job. I'm making money, so YouTube is not my full-time career. Plus, even if it was, showing that's not too big of a deal. Let's see, Penn Station is the best. I won't disagree with you. I mean, I haven't had them, but I won't disagree. I wish I had water to wash these down. All right, here is the kickoff to the defenders. Here's Valaday on the return. Oh, will get brought down to about the 25-yard line. All right, here we go. Now the defenders are on the field on offense for their opening drive of the second half. First down from the 29. Jackson pushes through down to the 35, a gain of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. Also, Snark, I do apologize if you didn't want people to see what you look like, but I had to bring that to my attention because it was a national ESPN feed and you made it on camera, dude. I mean, I'm just saying. Pretty sure a lot of people would kill to have themselves have their face featured on camera. 2nd and 4. Jason Bean on the carry on the quarterback run is going to pick up a gain of 2, maybe 3. Third down and about 2 coming up. Oh, man. Is that right? 17 people watching it? Bro. Dude. Are we getting rated? That's the only reason I can think of as to why we're getting this sign of viewership is, are we being rated? Ugh. All right, 3rd down and 2. Bean, desperation throw. It's going to sail incomplete. And now Bean is hurt. Oh, boy. And this injury looks a lot more serious than the one he suffered last week. He is grimacing in a ton of pain right now. Well, what happened here? It had to have been an injury to the arm. Oh, that injury to the... Oh, that left arm injury he sustained got re-aggravated. Oh, my God. He grabbed onto his left arm like that. Like this in intense fingers. And he had that left arm wrapped. So he sustained that injury, but then it got re-aggravated on the tackle. He still has not gotten up. E.J. Perry at the ready. He more than likely will be taking over, but Bean right now, needs assistance just to get to the sideline. Lord have mercy. Without a doubt, heading to the blue tent to be evaluated, but this could hurt. Jason Bean's left arm injury re-aggravated. He might be done for this game in the United Bowl, and we might be seeing E.J. Perry take the field on offense. Right now, though, D.C. is going to have to punt because they have a 4th and 13. God, I hope Bean's all right, man. That injury looks brutal. Re-aggravating an injury is something you never want to see, even if you're a fan of the enemy team. All right, high punt.
Fair caught at the 21. Also, folks, be on standby because after this live stream, we're going to take a 2-hour, well, there's going to be a break, but we'll be back at around 7:20, 25-ish, maybe 7:30-ish Central Time, as we'll be going live for game number 5 of the NBA Finals. We've been live for all 4 of the other games up to this point. May as well keep it going tonight with game 5. And also because I made a promise to my community, they voted unanimously that they wanted this stream of the NBA Finals, so I'm delivering it to them. So here we go. All right, back to this game here. First down from the 21-yard line for the Kings. Rodgers. Hit as he throws. Is that caught? No! No! He had it, but then he lost it and couldn't survive the ground. Also, I think he might have been out of bounds as he tried to make the catch. Let's see. Oh! Tariq Black had it, but just could not stay in bounds. And also, he couldn't even survive the ground. So, no completion on that one. Second down now coming up. Hand off to Wheeler. He only gets a single yard. And make that Robinson again. Jeez, I saw the viewer number. We got up to 21 viewers at one point. Holy shnikes. This is crazy. We're about to approach 300 views on a UFL live stream, for crying out loud. This is crazy. Thank you all so much for the support. I know I've said this so many times, but this is not something that happens every single day on one of these live streams. I don't get this many viewers very often. 3rd and 1. Rodgers throws! Caught by Tariq Black! First down! Did he survive the ground? That looks like a catch. That looks like it's a catch. First down from the 38. Rodgers gonna run. Has some running room. Chandler Rodgers out of bounds for another first down at around the 26. Also, there he is. He just sent me a selfie of him contributing, holding up that beer steak. There he is. Oh, he's having the time of his life right now. Look at that. That's amazing, man. It's always good to see my good buddy enjoying himself at a game like that. First down, Rodgers going deep. Almost intercepted, but it goes out of bounds. Oh, man. I thought they were going to have their 3rd interception of the day. Oh! He came so close. Right in front of Jackson, the intended target, but just could not survive the ground for the pick. That would have been the 3rd one if he held on to it and stayed in bounds. And we have another injury on the field as another member of the Kings offense is down. Can't make any promises, Ziplep. Oh, it's James Tunstall. He's not a relative of KT Tunstall, right? Anybody who knows who she is, you get bonus points. All right, James Tunstall is heading to the sideline, and there will be an injury timeout. Any of y'all that remembers KT Tunstall, let me know. The only song I've heard from her is "Suddenly I See," but that's been one of my go-to songs as of recently. Folks, thank you all so much for showing me this wonderful support. Oh Jesus. Guys, we're running into a little bit of connection issues on my end here. We did have some dropped frames there. I do apologize. We're still getting dropped frames. What's going on with my internet, dude? What the heck? Yeah, I do apologize, guys. We're now getting dropped frames here on this live stream, and the connection isn't exactly at its strongest. I might have to tone down on the bit rate of the live stream here, because this is not supposed to happen. In the gaming room, the computers are connected hardwired, and even with that, I'm still getting dropped frames. So I do apologize if the stream audio was choppy there over the last few minutes, but it seems like we're back to normal here, but that got scary. We have a Defenders fan representing in the chat. Okay, I'm turning down the bit rate. We're getting so many dropped frames, guys. It's not even funny. Well, looks like Bean won't be going back out there. He's got an arm cast. He's going to the locker room, man. His day is done. So we'll be seeing E.J. Perry out at quarterback for the Defenders. Second down for the Kings. Meanwhile, after the injury timeout, handoff and brought down to the 21-yard line. That is going to be Robinson. Third down coming up for the Kings. Gain another subscriber in this live stream. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. You know who you are. I actually don't know who subscribed to me, but thank you so much. 3rd and 4. Rodgers screws up the handoff. He nearly fell as he handed off that football, and he's only going to pick up a single yard. Well, Rodgers damn near made a mistake on the handoff as he tried to give it to Robinson. He didn't fumble it, but they could not make much progress on that awkward handoff. So now here comes Tanner Brown from 38 yards out for the field goal to cut the deficit to within 3. The snap, the hole. Ooh, that's good. Barely good. Oh, he almost kicked it wide to the right. He almost did, but it curved barely inside the right upright. So it is a 3-point game. Time to dive into another cookie.
Meanwhile, that beer snake is still growing in the stands. All right, here we go. Here is the kickoff to the Defenders. Kick goes out of bounds. They're going to throw a flag. The Defenders are going to get it at the 40-yard line. A terrible kick by Tanner Brown is going to give the Defenders great field position for this next drive. All right, but now it's time to see E.J. Perry out on the field. Play for the Panthers and the Showboats in the last 2 seasons. Was signed to the UFL rosters, signed to the Defenders on May 25th. And now it's his time to shine here in the United Bowl. So as I mentioned, because of the kickoff out of bounds, Defenders will get it at their own 40. Start with a handoff to Jackson. 2 yards only. That's it. Second down coming up. I think we've easily surpassed 300 views on this. Oh, yeah. We're about to approach 350, man. This live stream is about to get the same number of views as subscribers I've got. Golly. I just gained another new sub. Thank you all so much for showing your support. Handoff on second down. Actually, I take that back. That's E.J. Perry keeping it on the carry. That rhymed. Gain of... gain of 5. God, here I am. Here I'm commemorating myself whenever I rhyme for some reason. Jesus Christ. Oh, this live stream's gone by so well. Again, thank you so much for subscribing, for dropping the likes, for coming out to watch. This has been amazing. Here's Perry on third down. He keeps it once again. He's going to be just short of the first down, but they are at their own 49. They haven't crossed the 50, which is where the line to gain was. I wouldn't be surprised if they went for this here. Hey, Perry's staying out there. Looks like they're going to go for it. Make that about half a yard. 4th and 1. Are they trying to get Louisville to jump? They are. And it didn't work. They're going to take the delay of game and they're going to punt. I don't know. If it was me, I would have gone for it, if I'm being honest. I'm just saying. The defenders take the delay of game and they're going to punt. All right, again, Paxton Brooks to punt this away. Lucky Jackson awaiting the return. Here's the punt. It's another high one. Here's Jackson on the return. Can't make it to the 20. Brought down at the 17-yard line. And there's a shot of Bean out of uniform now, and he's out for the remainder of the game, and as I figured, Jason Bean will no longer be returning a quarterback for the Defenders. He did very well in this game, but it's going to be up to E.J. Perry here. All right, 3:56 left in the third quarter. First down from the 16. Give to Robinson. Down to the 18-yard line, a gain of only 3. Last 5 drives, an interception, a punt, an interception, and 2 straight field goals. All right, gain of 2. Second down and 8. High snap. Quick throw from Rodgers to Winstead. Winstead down to the 22. That'll bring up third down and what looks to be 3. And is that a DC player down? Oh boy, he's down on the ground right now. Number 50. Left leg of his is what he was grasping onto as he went to the ground. That is Derek Roberson, the defensive end. Holy Toledo, that beer snake is getting so high that it now had to take a turn and is now going horizontal. Jesus Christ. From the bottom row of the stands, it goes up all rows of Audi Field. And it just curves back and forth, and then it curves to the right, or to our left, and it just continues to grow. Third down and 4. Rodgers will have a first down to Lucky Jackson. All right, so it's a first down for the Kings. Well, or is it? Yes, it is. Time to snack on another cookie here. Move it before the snap. That is going to be a false start on Louisville. Move them back 5. First and 15. Handoff to Wheeler. He'll pick up 13. Sorry about that, guys. I had to mute myself so you guys don't hear the crunching of the cookie while I'm eating it. Made that a pickup of 12. Second and 3 from the 36. And that's going to be a first down for Wheeler. Down to the 45 of the defenders. Getting more drop frames here, folks. I do apologize. These things happen beyond my control. There's not really much I could do about it when we do get dropped frames. All right, first down from the 45. Rodgers. Pass is caught, and down for a gain of only 1 is going to be Prather. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Three quarters in. Defenders only have a 3-point lead. We are 1 quarter away from finding out, can DC retain their championship and win for the 2nd straight year? Or will Louisville find a way to take the lead and deny DC the repeat? Fourth quarter starts in just a moment. Now time for another cookie break. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna get my cup of that had my McDonald's Coke. So I'm just realizing I can get some water. So I'll be back. Hopefully with this thing well rinsed. They just scored. The Kings just scored. What? Why does this keep happening when I step away? That's now 2 touchdowns I've missed. Oh my God. Dang it, man. Okay, it was a touchdown run to Ian Wheeler. Here's the kickoff to the defenders now after the 4-point lead that they've now gained. And a good return down to inside the 44-yard line. All right, here we go. 4th quarter underway. 6 total yards in the 3rd quarter alone. Golly. And now Valladay is down. One of the running backs for the defenders is down on the ground. All right. Injury timeout for Valladay. I'm going to have another cookie break. Ugh. Good water, man. Soda's great, don't get me wrong. Beverages and sodas are good, but water, at the end of the day, best beverage of all time. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. First down for the defenders as they are now down by 4. Here's Perry. Going deep with this. He's got him! Flag down, Powell with the catch! And the Kings are celebrating. This is coming back! Pass interference on the defenders. It's coming back! 10-yard penalty! He pushed off! Negated what would have been an amazing catch and perfect momentum. But he just had to push off. And it's now 1st and 20 as they are backed up again. All right, 1st and 20. Meanwhile, the beer stink is just insane here. As they showed another shot of it. Timeout defenders. They will use their first one. On first down, Perry carries it himself for a gain of only 4. Perry's pass is tipped and incomplete on 2nd down. Third down, Perry has to go deep. Intercepted! Picked off by the Kings! Still up! Down to the 25! Another turnover, and it goes to the Kings in amazing field position, looking to throw the knockout blow. And Perry is not the answer whatsoever. 3 turnovers now for the defenders, as the Kings will take over from their own, or from the DC 25. Quick throw from Rogers to Winstead. Gets 9. Second down and 1. Hand off to Robinson. First down inside the 10. Robinson. Touchdown Kings. Louisville cashes in on the interception. 10-point lead. Robinson did not go down whatsoever and kept on trucking in for the touchdown that more than likely is going to seal this game for the Kings. Wow. The defenders are done, folks. They ain't winning their second title. They're going to keep making mistakes like this. Extra point is good. The Kings lead it by 11. Wow. Put those crowns on their heads, folks. That's why they are the Kings. Now each running back with a touchdown on the night. James Robinson, 65 yards, 14 carries and a score. And now Ian Wheeler. Robinson and Wheeler each have a touchdown. Here's Valladay on the return. Valladay with a good return. Still running. Down near midfield. Defenders are not done yet in terms of the return, but this offense really needs to get it back into gear here. There's still 11 minutes and 57 seconds left, so it's not over yet. But they really need to kick it into gear. Meanwhile, someone from the Kings is injured, number 54. So he needs assistance just to get to the sideline. It's Antonio Greer Jr., the linebacker out of Arkansas, heading to the sideline with some assistance. All right, here we go, folks. DC's got to ignore the fact that they just threw that interception. First down from the 48. Handoff. Here's Jackson. First down inside the 40, but there's another flag down that may erase this run. And it will. Holding is going to send them back 10 yards.
Oh, man. DC just keeps shooting themselves in the foot here. They get a first down just to have a holding penalty erase it. God, we're up to over 3,000 dropped frames. All right, first down at 20. Perry, caught by Powell. Cornell Powell, down at around the 30-yard line. And this time there's no flag to erase this one. First down, defenders. Cornell Powell moves the chains. Ensuing first down. Pass is incomplete. Tried to connect with Sanders. And it was almost intercepted. Second down at 10. Perry. Incomplete for Ty Scott. Broken up again. Boy. This is getting nerve-wracking now for the defenders. Third down and 10 coming up. Also, can I just say, 25 total viewers right now watching. Man, this is insane. Thank you all for coming out and joining us. If you enjoy, drop a like, subscribe, please. That's all I would ask for. Here's Perry on third down. Flag is down, a one-handed catch! Braylon Sanders with a one-hander, but is this going to count? Oh, Sanders has got to be careful. Sanders has got to be careful. During that whole tussle, Braylon Sanders getting into it with some Kings defenders. And he really has to stop. He really has got to tone his behavior down because the penalty is holding on the defenders, so that catch is not going to count. It's instead going to be another 10-yard penalty. As yet again they shoot themselves in the foot as they now have a 3rd and 20. And Stark is heading home because he is exhausted from that whole beer snake. Let's see. So right now they're taking a look at it. Not sure if there was a super challenge used. Blandino's right now taking a look at it as we speak. DC is using their super challenge. Believing that there was no offensive holding. And it's unsuccessful. It will remain a holding penalty. It will remain a 10-yard penalty.
DC loses their second timeout and their super challenge. They are down to 1 timeout left, and they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 20. I mean, I get they had to do what they had to do there, but good God. All right, 3rd down and 20 after that whole ordeal. Fact of the matter is they can't punt this either. They don't convert this, they're going to have to either go for it or take their chances with a long field goal. Quick throw from Perry. Powell trying to improvise, running out of room very fast. He's going to be tackled way behind the line. He loses 2 yards. 4th down. He does not even pick up any positive yardage at all. And looks like it's going to be inside the 60-yard range, so Matt McCrane is going to get a chance at a 60-plus yarder. He's made 3 field goals from 60-plus yards. Longest is from 63. And now DC has to burn their final timeout to avoid a delay of game. That play clock was winding down to nothing. Oh, boy. Well, here we go. He makes this. It's going to be 4 points for the defenders, and they're only going to be down by 7. But what does McCrane have here? Official distance of this field goal. We know it's inside 60 yards. It's 60 yards on the dot. To cut their deficit down to 7. McCrane's kick. It's up. He got it! From 60 yards. 4 points for the defenders. It's a 7-point game. It didn't look like it had the right direction of aim, but it curved just enough for it to go through. 4 points for the defenders. They are now down by just 7. Oh, boy. 29 viewers. Jeez Louise, guys. Oh my God. These are not numbers I usually expect to see during these live streams, man. I'm lucky if I can even muster up 3 to 5 viewers at a time in a live stream. But this is insane. Thank you all so much for showing your support to me in this live stream. This has been a blast. We're over 3 hours long, and we're still going strong. It's crazy to me that I've got a lot of support from you guys. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoy what you see, subscribe. We're doing the NBA Finals Game 5 tonight. And I just received word from Snark. He will be joining me for Game 5. He's going to try to be home on time.
Thank you all, seriously. Even if you were just here for a few minutes, just to know that I have a lot of people just coming out, just watching this live stream, showing their support. I couldn't have asked for a better turnout than this, especially for a UFL championship game, because not a lot of people watch the UFL. This was a massive risk to choose to live stream the UFL, which is a spring football league, but boy, I truly appreciate everybody coming out today. I know I've said this a lot of times, but you guys don't. Those of you that are new don't understand that the viewership numbers are low most of the time in every single one of these live streams. Yeah, like I said before, I'd be lucky if I can muster up anywhere from 3 to 5 viewers at one point, and even then, that's being generous. So the fact that I got damn near over 30 viewers at one point in this particular live stream, it's been awesome. So thank you all for joining me today, and if you're a basketball fan, stick around, because we're going back at it again once this game is over for Game 5 of the NBA Finals. So, that being said, let's end this game off strong here. So here we go. Here is the kickoff to the Kings. And that is going to be a touchback. The Kings are going to get it at the 40-yard line. We're down to 9:07 left in this game, folks. All right, here we go. First down for Louisville. From the 40-yard line. Handoff on first down. No gain. Down at the 40-yard line of the original line of scrimmage. Nothing picked up there. Second down. On second down, a handoff to Wheeler. He's going backwards. Oh, boy. Massive loss on the run. I started this game on time, Jay Brannon. We're still going here. We're about to approach the 3-hour and 20-minute mark. This is insane. It's because of the halftime show by 50 Cent that made this go on longer. It's usually not this long, I can promise you that. 3rd and 13. Rodgers cannot pick up the first down. He's only going to run down to the 41-yard line. 4th down, and the Kings are not going to get a first down whatsoever on this drive. And they're going to have to punt this away. 3 and out. Opportunity now knocking for the defenders as the punt is away. And brought out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. The defenders will go right back to work. But E.J. Perry has not been at his best today. 2 completions for 29 yards, but that one interception from earlier raises skepticism. Seven minutes, 11 seconds left. Again, opportunity knocking right now for the defenders. They got the 4-point field goal, but they have yet to get into the end zone ever since Bean got hurt. Perry needs to do something here. They are out of timeouts, and the Super Challenge is unavailable since they've used it on the last drive. First down from the 30. Perry gonna keep it. Gets the first down past the 40. 7 minutes left. Clock is just going to continue to wind down. All right, time to put this time to put this phone to charge again because the battery is low. Ensuing first down. Perry going deep. Too deep. And a flag down. And they're going to get bailed out. Illegal contact on the Kings is going to give the defenders a first down. Oh, that is huge. Mayfield Jr., the Kings, flagged for illegal contact. Defenders get a first down. Under 6.5 left. Quick throw from Perry. Wide open is Powell. Powell will pick up the first down inside the Louisville 45. .610 left. And again, DC cannot stop the clock for anything. They are out of timeouts, while Louisville has all 3 of theirs. But they also have their Super Challenge. First down from the Louisville 44. Perry, wide open but dropped it. Braylon Sanders was open but dropped an easy catch. He dropped it. How do you make that mistake? You're wide open. Nobody from the Kings is within 2 to 5 yards of you, and you drop it. He's got to shake off that mistake here. Second down and 10. Perry throws. It's going to be caught and out of bounds. Looks like a gain of 9. It's going to depend on the spot, but it's either third and short or a first down. It's not even third and a short 1. It's third and 3. So he picks up 7. Five minutes left. Again, clock continuing to count down. Third down and 3. Get Perry on the keeper. Fooled the Kings defense. First down at the 33. Faked the handoff to Valladay, and Perry took off himself and picked up the first down. Clock continuing to wind down. First down from the 33. Perry will throw to Valladay. 3 Kings players on him. He's able to muster up 2 yards. And the Kings think the ball came out, but the officials rule him down by contact. Kings thought they had a fumble, but he was down by contact.
I think his butt cheek may have been down before he made that catch. Or before he fumbled. It's 2nd down and 8. And the Kings will burn their first timeout. Back up to 21 viewers, folks. Oh, man. Did Louisville use their super challenge? No, they didn't. He was down by contact. Louisville does not challenge. 2nd down and 8 coming up. 3:32 left. Second down from the 31. Movement by the Kings. It's a free play. Perry's pass is going to sail incomplete. But that was a free play. It's going to be 5 yards closer, and it'll remain 2nd down. Offside on Louisville. Clear movement by the Kings. Easily a free play. Pass may still complete, but the defenders get 5 yards closer, and it remains 2nd down. So it'll be 2nd and 3. Coming up on 3 minutes left in this game. 2nd down and 3. They are at the 26. Perry steps back. Gonna run. Gets the first down. Down at the 11-yard line. Originally was going to say the 14-yard line, but he kept going down to the 11. Oh, boy. 2:50 left. And another first down for the defenders. Oh, man. Ensuing first down. Handoff down to the 8. As Deion Jackson carries it for 4 yards. Or actually make that 3. Oh, man. This should take us to the 2-minute warning. They're going to run another play here. Perry keeps it himself, and that was the better decision as he's brought down to the 6. It is now going to be 3rd down, and it's going to be a massive 3rd down as we are now at the 2-minute warning. The defenders are closing in on the end zone and potentially tying this ball game up. Question is, can they do it with no timeouts? A big 3rd down coming up in just a moment. This is coming down to the wire, folks. If you're enjoying it, drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. Holy shnikes. I couldn't have asked for a better ending to the United Bowl than this. Oh, boy. All right, put that up. I'm trying not to talk too much here, guys. Because, again, I need to conserve my voice for the rest of this game. Alright, here we go. Big third down coming up. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. From the 6-yard line. Perry throws it up for Powell. Incomplete, out of bounds. And it's now 4th down. 1:56 remaining. Again, keep in mind they're at the Louisville 6. Championship on the line for the defenders. 4th and 5. Perry throws, it's incomplete, looking for a flag for defensive pass interference, and they are not going to get it! Kings are going to win the championship! A horrible throw by Perry on 4th down. Overthrows Powell, who wasn't even looking for it. And this championship game is over. The Kings are going to win the United Bowl and deny the defenders the repeat. And the defenders cannot stop the clock. Which means 3 kneel downs from Chandler Rogers is going to end it. Or essentially a 1st down picked up by the Kings on offense. On 1st down, a handoff for a gain of 6. Second and 5 from the 10. Robinson will not get anything. They might get one final opportunity if they can stop him here. But who knows? Am I seeing this right? I don't believe for a second we have over 100 viewers on this live stream. Are we? Is this a joke? Yeah, Shady Acacia, I'm a Cowboy fan. I know. I can't believe what I'm seeing. 107 viewers. What? Oh my God. And the defenders just committed the penalty that sealed the deal. Personal foul is going to give the Kings an automatic first down. This game is over. Holy Toledo, guys. Interrupted by a scam. I didn't see it get interrupted, but holy cow, guys. This is insane. Dude. 109 viewers. Oh my God. This is insane, guys. We were up to 40 viewers at one point. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Thank you all. Holy cow. And with that kneel down, folks, this game and this UFL championship is over. Ladies and gentlemen, the United Bowl is over. As the Louisville Kings are your 2026 United Bowl champions. Oh my God. Oh, and this is by far one of the biggest live streams I've had in a hot minute. We're over 800 views for the United Bowl. Dude. Oh my God. Guys, this is insanity. It's all of us DirecTV Now customers who couldn't watch the game on there and came to YouTube. The live game feed had long crypto scam commercials, so thank you for keeping us updated. Dude, hey, I got y'all. Thank you all for coming out. This was an insane live stream. By far one of the best UFL streams I've done in my life. Oh my God. It's sad that I have to end it here, but oh my God. This is insane, guys. Like, words can't even describe what's going through my mind right now upon seeing these numbers. This is insane. Like, to those of you who are new, I'm just going to stress this, just because I've said this so many times before. We have never had this many views. The biggest number we had up until now was 40 viewers, and now we got over 120 at one point. Like, I'm just glad that all those DirecTV customers got directed, man. Holy cow. Guys, I am so honored. You're welcome. I kept y'all updated throughout the course of the game. This was amazing to witness. We're about to approach 1,000 1,000 views on this live stream, guys. We're about to approach 1,000. Like, we're up to 982 right now. Oh my God. And we're at 3. We did it. We approached it. We got to 1,000. Dude. Oh my God. I know I may be going crazy for no reason. But believe it or not, this isn't even the biggest amount of views I've ever received on a live stream. I'm just going to say this right now. This is easily the best UFL stream specifically in this channel's history. I've been doing this for over 4 years. We're about to enter year number 5 with this year's NFL season. But holy cow, over 1,000 views on this live stream. No other UFL live stream even has this number. 17 likes on this stream. We're closing in on 360 subscribers. This is one of the biggest outpourings of support I have ever had on a live stream of mine. You guys, shout out to all of you guys. Every single one of you deserves a massive shout out and a thank you. Seriously. And even better, this is the, you know what, I'm just going to say this as well, add this to the fact, this is today, June 13th, when I'm streaming this, this is my last day of being 25 years old because tomorrow is my birthday. I turn 26 tomorrow, and this is amazing to see. The outpouring of support I have received from this live stream, and the fact that I was the lucky guy to have this live stream, and it also helped that Jaguar Gator 9, who's known for streaming a lot of the UFL games, it helped that he wasn't live for this. Because, holy cow. This is insane. I'm still at 32 views, guys. 32 viewers. And we made it to 20 total likes. This is the best birthday gift I could have ever received, and I didn't even plan to... I expected nothing of this sort. And this isn't even my normal streaming setup. I'm on location at my campus's esports room. But I'm not going to cry on camera because I'm not too emotional, respectfully. I'm staying mature and professional about this, but I'm going to get Snark on here. Well, actually no, he's still on his way home, but guys, seriously, this is the best live stream ever in this channel's history. At least in terms of the UFL. The most views I've ever received on a single live stream was over 4,000 views. And that was the infamous wild card game in 2023 between the Packers and the Cowboys when they got their asses destroyed at home. A lot of people tuned in to witness my reaction to see that epic Cowboys failure. And you know what? While it was at my Cowboys' expense, the turnout that live stream got, that is easily our best NFL live stream in the channel's history. But this one, in terms of the UFL live streams I've done, is easily the best one ever. I seriously cannot thank you enough. I know I'm probably going on some awful spiel and none of this about me matters, but it's just all the support you guys have given me in this game. Yeah, Dennis, your hate ain't gonna faze me, brother. Get out of here, Dennis. Trying to bring in some negativity into the chat, but guys, truly best birthday gift I could have ever received. Like, I think it's safe to say that thanks to the scam that interrupted your live stream watching the game from your end, like, wow. I'm speechless, guys. Seriously, like, again, I now don't want to end it here because I've got 30 of y'all watching me right now, and we're at the end of the live stream. Oh yeah, hi Daniel. You're walking into a barrage of support. But Daniel has been a faithful supporter from the very beginning. He's just sending everybody his love, but we'll be back at it next year in terms of the UFL live streams, but this by far the best one in the channel's history. I've done UFL live streams for 3 years running. Never has a UFL live stream on this channel surpassed 1,000 total views until this one. Taco, to answer your question, yes, I do NFL, and right now I'm doing the NBA Finals. So, for any of you that are still here and want to stick around, because we have about, in a couple of hours, we're going to go back at it again, and I'm going live for Game 5 of the NBA Finals tonight. I've done Games 1 through 4 already. We're doing Game 5 tonight. I'm going to try to get my co-host Snark to join me here on Discord and just have a chat, because I need to tell him the insane turnout that you guys have given me in this live stream. I've repeated this so many times, but it's insane. Been going for damn near 4 hours. Just Neil, thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you all for the shout outs. Thank you all for everything. I hope to see y'all around here a lot more. But holy cow. Guys, like, seriously, look at the numbers on this live stream. Over 1,100 views. We have 23 likes. Like, seriously, you can't ask for anything better than that. Like, that's crazy. And to think, I was seriously considering not doing this live stream on account of my work. But because of the fact that it calmed down and it allowed me the opportunity to do this, it turned out very well. But anyways, folks, I'm gonna close this chapter of history. We're gonna end the live stream right here, but please, if you can, please stick around, because we're going to be back in about an hour and 15 minutes this time. Maybe an hour and a half from now. But we are going to be back tonight at 8:30 Eastern as we have Game 5 of the 2026 NBA Finals unfolding between the Spurs and the Knicks. Folks, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all of the support that you have given me in this live stream. Holy Toledo. Oh, and look at this. We made it to 360, guys. 360. 360 subscribers. We fucking did it, guys. We crushed that milestone. I can't even end the live stream because this is so insane, all the outpouring. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. So again, we'll be back tonight. Game 5 of the NBA Finals between the Knicks and Spurs in San Antonio, where the Knicks are going to be one win away from winning it all. But before we wrap it up, a massive congratulations to the Louisville Kings for preventing DC from pulling off the repeat, as they are your 2026 United Bowl champions. And with this, another UFL season comes to an end. To think this team at the start of the season wasn't set for much of anything. They had a horrible start to the year. But then after that hit to Chandler Rogers, that electrified the Kings team. And they went on to win it all. And there's only one way I feel like we should end this off. I'm going to crop this. And there you go. This is the best way I can give y'all a reason to celebrate. Just crop the image and put their trophy right where they deserve it, over their logo on the overlay. Louisville, congratulations. An amazing season, an amazing turnaround. You truly, truly deserve it. And this is coming from a Renegades fan. So, congrats. You truly deserved it. A massive turnaround after starting 0-3. And now you went on to win the ship. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for the support. We'll be back at it later tonight for Game 5 of the NBA Finals tonight. But until then, I get to do this outro with all sorts of emotion going through me right now. But for now, I'm your host, JC, signing off, saying thanks for watching. Have a safe Saturday. And let's meet back here in about 90 minutes as we go to Game 5 of the 2026 NBA Finals. I'm not going to cry, guys. Don't worry. I'm just so... My heart has been moved from all this support. Thank you again. We've made history on this live stream. Until I see y'all for Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Peace out, everybody. And another congratulations
To the Louisville Kings, thank you for everything. I will never forget the support that you all have given me today. See y'all for Game 5 of the finals, everybody.